Shout out to Money Brown, man. Errol Spence Jr. Boy, Money Brown, he get a lot of money, that's why I call him Money Brown.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Money Brown TV. Thank you so much for everything.
Hey, this is Ryan Garcia here. Shout out to Money Brown TV. And keep punching, baby.
Yo, what's going on out there, Fight World? This your boy Money back with another one, fam. And this one here is on 3 big dogs in this fight game. We got Errol the True Spence Jr., the king of the welterweight division, the WBC and IBF Unified World Champion. You know, everybody consider him a big dog on the pound-for-pound list as well. Then we have Terence Crawford, the 3-division world champion, the former undisputed world champion, and the current WBO welterweight world champion. And then we have Floyd Money Mayweather. We all know arguably the greatest fighter of all time, 5-division world champion, the king of the pay-per-view. Now, Terence Crawford team has came out once again, even Terence Crawford himself, and said, fuck the Errol Spence fight, it's behind me, right? Now, Floyd Mayweather can't save you, Terence Crawford. I want y'all to listen to what Bud had to say, and Monty Brown will be back with the great assessment family.
Like, my whole thing is this. I heard Bud in the past say, I don't want to fight Errol coming off that car crash. So does Bud want to fight Errol coming off that retina injury?
No, I don't. You know, me personally, man, I don't think Bud even chasing that fight anymore, man, to be honest with you. Now, if it's on the table and it's the right, everything is in the right, paperwork is done and all the stars line up, I don't know, he might consider it, but he'd always just told me, like, for the last couple months, and man, fuck that fight, man. You know, and then he told the world that too. Man, fuck that fight. I'm not chasing that dude no more. You know, it's always something. When it's come time to fight me, it's always something.
I wish y'all can see, man. Bomac just came out and confirmed Bud been saying, fuck the fight, right? It's always something when it comes time to fight me. The fight where Errol Spence and Terence Crawford only been realistic for 1 year, family. And I'm going to take y'all down memory lane. I really am going to take y'all down memory lane so we can cut out all this bullshit. The fight right now where Errol Spence and Terence Crawford is closer than it ever could have been. Closer than it ever could have been. But now Terence Crawford is talking shit, and now he acting like he don't want the fucking fight. Now he acting like he don't want the fight, right? He's a free agent. Errol Spence is your biggest fight. It's your biggest payday out there. It's a unification bout. And now Errol Spence is ready to fight. You should be ready to fight. And now you don't want the fight. But at least, even you coming up to the welterweight division, 2018? 3 years? Right? But you yourself, Bud, chased Manny Pacquiao for 7. Now that Floyd Money Mayweather has came out, and a lot of people want to run with this shit, and said that Bud Crawford is the #1 pound-for-pound fighter, which is not true because that's Canelo Alvarez. Then he said he favored Terence Crawford to beat Errol Spence, right? Which I have no problem with. That's who we pick. But once again, I believe it's not true because Errol is going to win that fight, right? But to each his own. Floyd picked Bud. He could pick Bud. We all know Floyd is saying these things because why? He want to try to get Bud Crawford over to Mayweather Promotions. We all know Bud is a free agent. He know Bud is a free agent. Why he trying to act like he don't know? If he's free, I would love to work with him. I know what I can do for him. He reminds me of a young Floyd Mayweather. How the fuck you remind you of a young Floyd Mayweather when that motherfucker 34 years of age? He's a grown-ass man. You can't remind you of no fucking Floyd Mayweather, no young Floyd Mayweather when the man 34 years of age. Come on, Floyd. You putting your foot in your own damn mouth. You saying these things because you want Terence Crawford to join Mayweather Promotion because you need another big name over there to help carry that goddamn promotion company. Now, I want y'all to understand this. When Terence Crawford first came to the welterweight division, he wanted Keith Thurman. The man he wanted was Keith Thurman. Everybody knows this. Errol wanted Keith Thurman. Sean and Danny wanted Keith Thurman. Sean Porter say he told Terence Crawford when you first came to the division, hey man, who you looking to fight? And Terence Crawford said, the same person you looking to fight, which was Keith Thurman. Bud came out his own mouth, even when Max Kellerman asked him, Terence Crawford, it's another guy out there that we consider special, that we say, that guy is special, just like you is special. Would you want to fight that guy, Errol Spence? No, I want to fight Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman is the #1 guy out there. I know what you're trying to say. You're trying to say Errol Spence. So he didn't come up wanting to fight no fucking Errol Spence right off the back. right? Then when he started calling out Errol Spence's name, we got to remember, Errol Spence was in position to try to fight one of the PBC guys. He ended up getting the Mikey Garcia fight. At that time, when people try to say Errol Spence ducked Turnbull Crawford, that is false. Mikey Garcia was the biggest name out there that Errol Spence could have fought, right? Terence Bud just coming to top rank, winning the title. His name ain't that big, and the Errol Spence and Bud fight wasn't that big, and it wasn't going to draw like people thought it was going to draw. But still, all in all, that fight, Bob Earl wasn't trying to make Terence Bud Crawford and Errol Spence. At the time, Mikey Garcia fought Errol Spence. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. You feel me? Because Bud wasn't in position to call no shots, and Bob Earl knew he wasn't going to make no money. So Earl went and fought Mikey Garcia, and people weren't even talking about Earl was ducking Bud. They was talking about Earl was ducking your Dennis Ugas. Keep it real, man. Stop playing with me, bro. And then not only that, at the time when Bud signed a new contract to Top Rank, to ESPN, where everybody was saying, oh yeah, let's see Earl and Bud, let's see Earl and Bud. ESPN wasn't going to send Terence Bud Crawford over to no fucking PBC, and he just signed a new fucking contract. Or y'all crazy dumb? Or y'all crazy dumb? And PBC wasn't sending Errol Spence to no fucking ESPN. And neither one of their name was big enough to have a joint promotion company, a joint pay-per-view like Pacquiao and Mayweather. It wasn't that big. So the fight wasn't going to happen. Then when ESJ fought Sean Porter in a unification bout, that's his first PBC guy that he got. Out of all the years of being on PBC, he finally just got a PBC guy, the guys that he was chasing, Sean, Danny, and fucking Thurman, when Bud was at 147. That's why he fought Sean Porter. That's why Sean Porter fought Errol Spence, because it made more business sense. When people kept trying to say, oh, Errol Spence said he's going to take the easy route. No. It was just that Sean Porter and Errol Spence was already in play, and Al Heyman was going to make that fight happen anyway, because they're both on the same side of the street on the PBC side. Just like if Sean Porter was over on the Top Rank side, Bud Crawford would have been fighting Sean Porter instead of Errol Spence. That's a fact. Then Earl go have a fucking court crash. That's a whole year he set out. So how the fuck can he fight Terence Bud Crawford when he in a damn hospital bed? Let's keep it real. But right now, when Errol Spence beat Danny Garcia, he said, I'm coming across the street, I'm going to check his temperature, and we go see what's up. And when Earl got to saying that, Bud Crawford got to saying, the fight is behind me, the fight is behind me. And let's not forget, both of them dudes were trying to get the Manny Pacquiao fight. And that was smart because Pacquiao had the WBA, but Pacquiao was the money man. He was on his way out. And whoever beat his ass do get some leverage. So Bud Crawford said he didn't want to fight Errol Spence at that time when he beat Kell Brook. And Errol Spence was trying to get Manny Pacquiao as well. Both of them had an opportunity. It fell off the shelf. Now, we are here. Terence Bud Crawford just beat Sean Porter. Errol Spence is coming back in February or March. After that, these dudes can see each other. They can see each other. But look what Terence Bud Crawford and his team saying. Oh, man, fuck that dude. Every time it's time to fight me, it's always something. No, it's not always something. The fight is closer than it's ever been, and now you motherfuckers getting cold feet. That's what it is. Now y'all getting cold feet. ESJ want the fight. Do you want the fight? Do Bomac want the fight? And we already know what Floyd's trying to do. Floyd's trying to get you over there on his side so he can make you the fight with Errol Spence, so he can put some of them motherfucking millions in his bank account off of y'all ass. And that's the fact of the matter. Terence Crawford, this is your biggest fight, Earl the True Spence Jr. You telling me you're going to try to come and do business with PBC to fight a fucking Keith Thurman? To fight your Dennis Ugas? Which nothing is wrong with Ugas because he got a title. And nothing is wrong with Thurman because Thurman is still a top welterweight who only lost to Manny Pacquiao. But you want to tell me your biggest fight is Earl the True Spence Jr. and you're going to come over and try to do business with PBC again, right? You're a free agent. To face those two and not Earl the True Spence Jr., the fight that everybody want to see, the fight that boxing needs, the fight that is your fucking Hagler Hearn fight, right? Or fucking Hearn Sugar Ray Leonard fight. This is the fight to put you in history. You know what I'm saying? Because this is going to be a classic. This is going to be a classic. Like ESJ said, man, Sean Porter was not hungry against Terence Bud Crawford. He was not. He was not. I don't care what nobody said. We all see those things. Contemplating retirement and all that shit. That wasn't the Vincent Sean Porter that fought Errol Spence, that fought Keith Thurman, that fought Danny Garcia. That wasn't that hungry Sean. No knock. Bud did what he did, but that was not the hungry Sean. This is a hungry Spence. This is an ESJ that ain't gonna lay down for shit. This is an ESJ that if Bud drop him twice like that, Derrick James ain't throwing in no towel. You're gonna have to finish him. You're gonna have to knock him the fuck out like they said. You feel me? But I don't see those things, bro. I don't see those things. And people want to take what Mayweather said about Bud and try to ride that shit into the sun and say, oh, Bud is the #1 welterweight. Oh, Bud is the top dog. Oh, Bud is the #1 pound-for-pound king. No. Bud ain't no motherfucking #1 pound-for-pound king, and Bud ain't the #1 welterweight. And this is no knock to Bud, because I fucks with him. But Bud is the #2 welterweight in the world. Ain't can arguably be #2 or #3 pound-for-pound man on the list right now. You feel me? So when I look at this situation, y'all can't let Bud Crawford get away with this shit. Him or Bomac talking about he don't want Errol Spence because every time it's time to fight, it's always an excuse. No, you need to accept that 60-40. It's always an excuse with you. You the one think you work 50-50 against Errol Spence on the business side, and that's not true. The numbers don't fucking lie. Just did 135 pay-per-view buys with Showtime Sean Porter after you told Errol Spence Sean Porter the one that carried the card. So why didn't he carry your card? Huh? Because if Showtime Sean Porter is the reason why the card did 135, then that shows that you're not a draw at all, my friend. At all. You did. So at the end of the day, family, I'm not letting Bud Crawford off the hook. I'm not letting Bomac off the hook. ESJ want the fight. Us, the fans, want the fight. This fight is needed for boxing, and Bud Crawford need to step up to the plate and not try to ring around the rosy or none of that shit. Now hold Bud feet to the fire. Bud fanatics, Errol Spence haters, Canelo Alvarez haters. Hold turns Bud Crawford feet to the fire. You got to fight Errol the True Spence Jr. at the welterweight division. The fight is hotter than ever. The fans need to fight. We need to fight. You need to fight. Make this shit happen. Period, bro. After February and March when EJ get his fight, turns Bud Crawford, you need to be looking at Errol Spence and nothing else. You need to be looking at Errol Spence and nothing else. Period. Until then, this your boy Monty. This is the NSBC moving. Ain't nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to donate. OG Money on Cash App. TreyHunter52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend. Hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, share the videos. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.